Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now today we have mass action in this country, and it is very clear that if this government is not put on toes to work, they will never deliver anything from Kenyans. But again, the sad news in this government is that in as much they're delivering nothing, they are still collecting our money in form of taxes. So what Kenyans are asking for is value for their money in terms of project and the service delivery. This regime has failed totally. And because of that, that's why Raila Odinga is leading this mass action. And everyone is supporting what Raila Odinga is doing, especially those who are feeling the pain. Those who are not part of the company, because now we have a limited company here with shares and shareholders. But non-shareholders are the majority in this country. And the majority now is supporting the idea that Raila is taking to the people at this time. So anytime these people are going against the law, the Azimio side is waking up and is calling them to the order. So as we have mass action today, we know the government is prepared to frustrate this mass action. And this is a regime that goes to an extent of giving orders to police officers to tear gas demonstrators. At some point, their focus is on shooting live bullet towards Raila Odinga's car with an intention of maybe assassination. And because of this, men of God are coming out to speak the truth to the government. They are now facing Ruto, Gachagua, and the entire regime with their leadership. And Apostle Michael Bandu has a message for Ruto and Gachagua during this mass action. Listen to him, then from here we are going to continue with this discussion.
Ya mwisho, unashinda umewinda Raila. Kama mtu anawinda swara, endelea kumwinda. Lakini wacha nikukumbushe, alienda kwa mazishi ya Kenyatta, akaenda kwa mazishi ya Moi, akaenda kwa mazishi ya Kibaki. Usipochunga, wewe na Gachagua atakuja kwa mazishi yenu. Mungu.
Now as we continue with this discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you who have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, Apostle Michael is very clear, and this is a clear warning to William Ruto and Gachagua, that you have been hunting Raila Odinga like an antelope. Okay, continue with that move of hunting Raila Odinga, but he is reminding them about the previous regime that was there. The same Raila Odinga that you are hunting, he attended the burial of Kenyatta, he attended the burial of Kibaki, and the burial of Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi. To some extent, Raila Odinga suffered in the hands of these leaders. For Kibaki, we understand he shortchanged him. You all know that. Then, after shortchanging him in the first government, when it came to second government, they had to have nusu mkate. So with all those frustrations, Raila Odinga survived. So that means Raila has survived the Kibaki, Kenyatta time. He survived the Moi time. In fact, Moi jailed him. For those who don't know, he survived the Kibaki time. He has been here with Uhuru time, but we know Uhuru made his way with the Raila Odinga and supported them later. Now we have Ruto and Gachagua. There is a reason why Apostle Michael is talking in this manner. And if I'm not wrong, at one point, we heard Gachagua saying openly, he told William Ruto, niachie huyu mzee wa kitandawili nipambane na yeye, wewe endelea na mambo ya kufanyia wananchi kazi. leave the issue of Raila Amolo Odinga, I will deal with him. And you continue with governance. That was regarding Gachagua. The question is, what did he mean with that statement? Remember, he was saying so because Raila was calling for mass action, which is actually protected in our constitution.
Rais wetu nakuomba kwa niaba ya wale tunakusaidia. Hii mambo ya hii mzee tuachie. Dawa ya hii mtu ni mtoto ya maumau. Wewe kaa kando. Kaa kando. Wewe rais, please endelea na mambo ya uchumi, utusaidie, mambo ya hustlers fund utusaidie, utafute pesa ya kulipa barabara, uniunge mkono na hawa utusaidie, mambo ya chai, kahawa, mchele tusaidie. Mambo ya hii mzee wewe kaa kando. Wewe kaa kando. Neguo. Hii mambo ya mzee tukiwa na hii akina Dede Waiguru wachia sisi. Lakini hatuwezi muacha wewe rais peke yake ndio utakaa kando. Huyu mzee.
So you take that regarding Gachagua statement, then compare to the situation that we have had mass action in this country. The question is, every time we have mass action in this country, the person who is in charge normally is always Rigathi Gachagua. You will see him waking up early in the morning at 5. He's in the office. It's only that the latest mass action is when he did not post anything, whether he was in office earlier or not. But we are well aware that even Gachagua and Kithure Kindiki are not in agreement in the manner in which they have to approach this mass action when it comes to giving orders to police officers. They are divided. Kindiki is saying, kama wananchi hawana, they're not armed, let them demonstrate without interference. But for Gachagua, it's all about tear gas. So the Raila Odinga that the pastor is talking about is a man who has been aimed at by police officers during mass action. They will spray his car with live bullet, tear gas, that water canister and all those things. The pink water, for those who remember, at one point, I think they have never repeated it again. When somebody talk from 7, we don't know. But we have seen the regime that is focusing more on trying to stop the voice of the people. Now, this warning is real. It is real because we have seen how the frustration has gone on. But now, above all, when it comes to the spiritual matters, when Kenyans are crying, the orphans, the widows, less fortunate in society, when they sleep hungry, they come out to cry. The only individual who is standing with these people is Raila Odinga. Every time, Raila has been on the side of the people. But those who stand with Raila, kuna watakuwa wanachange, utaona watachange. Kwa mfano, kumekuwa na Mudavadi na Wetangula, walitoka wakaenda. The other time, Eugene Wamalwa alikuwa kule kwingine, saizi ako na Raila Odinga. Ile wakati mwingine Martha Karua hakukuwa, akarudi tena. Wakati mwingine Kalonzo hakukuwa, akarudi tena. But Raila has always remained with the people. So the only person that is standing with the people when they are in the hard time, when they are crying, it is Raila Odinga. And when they are crying, it is because of the frustration coming from the government side. And this cry is not going in vain. The tears do not go in vain. So because Raila is standing with the people, he is favored one. Because people are like, they need that person to always be there with them. But they speak curse. When they speak those curses, it goes to those in power. And the more they frustrate Raila Amolo Odinga, the more these people pray for Raila Odinga to have more time, to stand with them, to be with them, to have more health. And that's why Raila has always been there. And for them, because they are receiving curses, that's why they end up staying for a short time, or Raila Odinga end up attending their burials. That's the truth. So that is the interpretation that the man of God is trying to bring out. You frustrate him, And you even promise to deal with him, no matter in whichever way you are saying. But God will always keep him here, at least for Kenyans, because he has proved to be the defender of the people. For example, right now, Ruto would be across the country during campaign and even before the real campaign time. Alikuwa na mahasala kwa vibanda, akikunywa chai, alikuwa na wananchi huko, watu wa mitumba akinunua, alikuwa na mama mboga huko akipeana 2,000, milioni 1, na Gachagua, they were everywhere. But from the time they took over office, I don't remember the last time I saw William Ruto eating on kibanda or Gachagua with the people. These people have withdrawn themselves from the public. They have withdrawn themselves from Mamboga, Boda and hustlers. Today, if you call yourself hustler, they see you as a mungiki. Today, you see the youth in Bungala wananchi speaking in their mind, they are being framed as terrorists. Omosho wanawa saizi alikuwa kizimbani. Mashtaka wanaona ya kwamba he's a terrorist. So they have literally withdrawn themselves from the people. And the only person who has remained with the people during campaign and now, in fact now is even doing it double, is Raila Odinga. Juzi tulimuona akiwa Nairobi pale, akaenda kwa restaurant, akakula na wananchi, akatembea na wananchi kwa gari, akakuwa kwa barabara, akaona yale mambo ambayo wananchi wa kawaida wanapitia. So he's the only person who has remained with the people. The rest wame withdraw, wameenda, wamejitenga, wanakula. Lakini wale amebaki kutetea wananchi sasa ni Raila Amolo Odinga. And because of this, Raila will always have God's favor, because people are praying for him, because people are with him. But these other people are being blamed. And because they are carrying the blame, and they are aiming at finishing that person who is standing with the people, then the curses normally follow such people. And because of that, that's why Apostle Michael is saying that if you are not careful, the same way Raila Odinga attended the burial of Moi, Kenyatta, and Kibaki, he might attend your burial. Sasa, anza kuchunga ulimi wako. Anza kupima kiwango ya maneno yako. Anza kujipima ukiongea mwenyewe. Ujue ni nini unaongea. Jifunze kukaa na wananchi na ufanyie wananchi kazi. Not to frustrate the person who is literally standing with the people. If Raila has an idea and is talking about issues, why can't you listen and try to buy from his wisdom and solve the problem? But because they are too blind to see, they don't listen, they have closed their ears, then they might meet with what Apostle Michael Bad is talking about. And that is the message during this mass action. I don't know your views, but let us bet in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you and see you in our next video.